We're back with another episode of Romance of the Three Kingdoms 4 Wall of Fire. My name is JD. We're going to get back to our game here in just a second. Let's load it up. In the last episode, which admittedly went a little bit longer than I wanted to, but I kept pressing the action. We made some huge progress with our territory. I think we took over 5 cities in the last episode. So, 6 cities. So last episode we had these, let's call it 8 cities in the Jing territory, and then we had huge number of soldiers and troops, and we moved west and conquered these 5 cities and kind of moved into this city to trap Chang Lu, who was here at Hanchong. Let's go back to our home city. So we've got 934 troops in this location. 27,000 gold, 31,000 grain. And I think most of our civil officers, most of our civil officers and recruiters are right here in this city with the rest of our armaments. And what we're going to do before we go to war, because we are just going to make a quick turnaround in this episode, and we're just going to conquer these 5 cities, and we're going to do it pretty quickly. But we're going to try to recruit some of these prisoners of war, and we've got quite a few guys that can recruit here, and we're going to try to recruit all of the recruiters. We should be able to snag quite a few of them here. I'm very hopeful about this. Most of these guys are going to want to serve Liu Bei, which is going to make this go much quicker. And after this episode, I'll probably do a little bit of reorganization off camera, just because that stuff is incredibly boring. Not that this game is a very exciting game anyway, but I kind of have OCD and I hop around from city to city, and it may make it a little bit more difficult to follow. And I don't want to lose you guys, because you're my heart and soul. My loyal listeners of my first ever video. Hopefully this gets more than like 10 views. That would be awesome. So we're recruiting all the recruiters here, and I think we're doing a pretty good job so far. I think that's most of the guys. One of these 2 guys can recruit, so I'm going to go for both of them. Yeah, we're having some pretty good luck here. I like this. This game has actually turned out to be one of the better games that I've played for Romance of the Three Kingdoms. It started out a little bit different. We had a little bit of stress from Cao Cao, and Sun Xuan put a little pressure on us from the east, getting some revolts to happen in our city, but we persevered, and we stuck with the plan of taking Jingzhou and then moving west, which is a pretty good plan for this scenario. We're just recruiting all these guys left and right. So now we're going to start trying to recruit just some of the regular guys, some of the good marshals and other officers. There's a couple other civil officers up in here. And last episode at the beginning I said that we probably would not need to build up any cities, but on second thought we may want to do that. We may take a break for about 6 months, and as we reorganize and put some troops back in some proper place. I don't even know if that just made sense. Put some troops back in some proper place. What the hell does that even mean? Okay, so we pretty much got everybody good right off the bat. That's. I don't think I can recruit anybody else. Okay. And let's assign the guys that we just picked up. No advisors. But we got 3 civil officers, and I think we got 3 marshals. 4 marshals. Cool. And I wonder how their loyalty is. I bet you it's going to be up over 70. If that's the case, then that's really good. These guys are going to be extremely helpful. Yeah, they're all up over 70 and 80. A lot of the guys up into the 90s. That's fantastic. I'm probably going to end up having two big forces. One here at Chang'an and one here at Wan. I'll probably have those cities for a little while as I reorganize. So I'll probably have those cities, and then by the time I get those settled, I'll be able to move east and take this city here from Sichuan, and then I'm going to move east and take Luoyang and take some of these territories. I'll probably end up attacking our current ally Sichuan. Yeah, I'm going to have to get him out of the way, unfortunately. I mean, I appreciate that he wanted to form an alliance with me, but the name of the game is to conquer, so that's what we're going to do. And I'm going to send, I got to send some grain over this way to Shangyang. Sending materials unguarded is a rash plan. We should reconsider. Okay, so we're not going to do that. That's what I was saying back a few episodes ago. We need to make sure... I don't even have any golden grain out this way. Let's see what we can do here. Well, next month we're going to get some grain. So let me just... And I'll send it from here. Because that's one city away. Yep, I'll just go ahead and do that. I think I probably need to save this. Because I can't go to war right now, and I just recruited a whole bunch of guys. We'll do that. We'll save it real quick. We'll send some grain, and then we're going to be right on into attack mode again. I got to figure out what cities Ma Teng is in, because we want to try to recruit Ma Teng. I don't think he's going to come serve us, but okay, so he's got most of his guys there. Okay, so we may just go straight north. And he's got Peng Tong. He's another super officer. I'm so pissed that we didn't get him. Okay. So we'll go straight north and kind of see what happens. I think that's exactly what we'll do. Okay. So we've saved, and now let's end our turn. So the tribes did their job again. And let's just send... We got to send some grain this way. In fact, we're going to move these two guys. We're going to move Wang Fu and Teng Chi. We'll move them. And the reason we're going to move them is because the popular support in this city, I keep hitting send. The popular support in Shangyang is extremely low. And I did it again. We're trying to move. So these two guys have some pretty good charisma, or charm I should say. And they're going to help us get the popular support in this city up. See, right now we've only got this guy. He didn't even get it up over 50, so we need to watch that, because as much as we're not going to be using this city and we're going to end up delegating it, we don't want revolts to happen. Okay, so the popular support in all of these cities is top-notch right now. We're going to go ahead and recruit the other guys. I know I said we were going to get right back into war, but we definitely will. We should be able to snag up all of these guys. So we recruited all the recruiters. I think this is going to go swimmingly. A sip of some hot coffee. Do do do. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna do this right now real quick. I'm going to move the ex-ruler of this territory, Liu Chang. Where is he? I'm gonna move him back to his old capital city, and I'm just gonna plop him there. I'll let him stay there. You know, I mean, he never attacked me, so I'll give him props for that. His loyalty's probably pretty high anyway. I bet you it's over 90. Yeah. I doubt he's gonna rebel. He didn't do anything anyway, so he's kind of one of those guys that I think in history he was considered an inept ruler, and a lot of his officers didn't want to serve him anymore. They favored Liu Bei, who was a little bit more aggressive. I think he wasted his time drinking alcohol, drawing pictures, and getting to know his concubines, which in a time of civil war, for somebody to just be so nonchalant about the goings-on in the rest of the world, that I think that drove some of his talented officers kind of crazy. And he has some talented officers. We'll go ahead and we'll look at them real quick, because I want you guys to see what we recruited. Which we had 17 prisoners of war. So we're going to end up having, I think, probably 30 officers. Yeah. We'll have over 30 officers in this city. No, we'll have 29. I can count. I think I can count as high as my 2-year-old. But anyway, let's go ahead and let's look at who we picked up. So we picked up Fa Chang, Chang Song, Wang Lei. Those are all civil officers with some great scores. Fa Chang, he can do a whole lot of really good stuff. I wish he had infantry, because his lead is pretty high. Chang Song, I almost wish he had recruit, but he's one of those guys that can spy, and he's got foreign, so. Wang Lei, again, those guys, they've all got great scores. And then some of the marshals we picked up, Wu Lan, Yan Yan, Chang Ren, Wu Yi. Chang Ren is really good. Cavalry, archery. He's going to end up... So those 3 marshals are going to end up being pretty key. They'll probably end up making their own unit for me. And I think I should probably... Should I move anybody over here? I don't think I need to. And their loyalty is all pretty high. You know what? I will move a couple people, because even though their loyalty is pretty high, I've got trust issues with them. We're gonna move. Yeah, we'll move Michu and Jiang Yang. We don't really need to bring anything else. And let's check the status of this city real quick. Our southern capital. Look at that. 900 troops. By the end of the year, that'll be at 1,000. We're going to train. We'll train for 3 months. So in October, we'll come back and take a look what's going on. Training level's still pretty high. Yeah, 3 months will 3 months will do it. And I'm gonna save real quick. And what else did I need to do? There was something else I needed to do. Foreign. That's what we need to do. We need to deplete these forces. I mean, it just makes it so much easier. I know it kind of feels like overkill, and you're not, you know, you're not doing it the hard way. But you know what? These tips and tricks are in the game. You know, it's not like I'm doing anything. I've not hacked the game. I haven't done anything like that. We're going to send them right here. one horse. Yeah, they're going to be able to get this done. And Cao Cao doesn't have many troops right here, so I don't think he's going to launch a counterattack. He's more worried about what's happening to him out east. So let's go ahead and we're going to go to war. When it's time to go to war, you better man them guns. Okay, so we're going to pick the same unit layout that we had last time. Which has turned out to be pretty good in spite of not having all the guys that I normally do. Horses, auto-firing crossbows. We're going to take that battering ram. We're going to take 20,000 gold and 20,000 grain. Yeah, we're gonna mop the floor with them. We should recruit. We've got a couple prisoners of war in Hanchong. Let's see what he does. Yeah, he's already just really starting to retreat. Ha! He attacked my catapult. What an idiot. I think I want to launch some boulders at these guys. Look at you all the way up there. Ma Chao, Wang Ping. I'm getting their best guys. This game is going to end on a really high note. We're just going to keep blowing that guy up. Ah! He's going to end up retreating. And I don't think we'll be able to get him. Oh, what did I just do? Now, why would he do something so stupid? Ha! Boulder to the face. We're gonna end up trapping him in here. I don't think he'll be able to retreat, this guy. I don't even know whose unit that is. I mean, now he'll have nowhere to go. It's over for you, homeboy. So, I completely wiped out his forces in that city. And again, we're going to try to recruit everybody. If not, we're just going to imprison them. Yang Yi. That's a weird looking face. What the hell's he doing with his lip? What is he, Elvis? Ma Dai. I'm not joking around, dude. Nope, I'm not going to let you go. Wang Ping. He's one of those guys that should have come and served me. Ma Chao. Look at that, 99 power. He doesn't have great stats all over the place, but he's cavalry, archery. We're going to take him to war. He ends up being one of the 5 Tiger Generals as well. Well, hopefully we can recruit his father, Ma Teng. That would be a bonus, because I don't want to have to kill him. I think we should probably attack that city next. Or we may attack 2 cities at once. That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to send a small force up this way, and then we're going to also attack this city. So we'll do that. And we may... I mean, I say we're getting low on troops, but we may want to draft and train here. But we'll do that after we conquer. Come on, save it. The music is probably going to change here too, which I'm waiting for. Yeah, I'm not going to form an alliance with him. There just is no way I'm doing that. No, and it doesn't even matter what he offers me. He just said the day will come before I bow down to him in mercy. Oh. Sun Quan has broken off our alliance. I wonder what he's planning out there. Or he may just be fearful because he sees me building up my forces in Changsha. So we need to be very careful about what's happening over there. Yeah, Sun Quan's going to end up doing something. He's making some decent progress over there. I'll give him credit. Not too much credit, but I'll give him credit. Yeah, I'm not worried about him right now. I need to get this going so I can move back here into Wan. And let's see. He shouldn't have too many troops. Yeah, we're going to make this. This is going to be pretty quick and easy. We're going to send 2 units, and then we'll just end up sending 1 unit. 1 unit to get the remaining cities up north. And we're going to be preemptive with our foreign tribe in this city, because if they retreat, those guys are both going to retreat to that city. Like I said, I'm going to go back to the earlier statement that I said in the very first video. You cannot go wrong with horses. I don't know if I've reiterated that point enough. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick... I want to leave 3 guys here for defense. I'm going to take Xiao Dun and Xiao Dun and Guan. No, I'm going to have... Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Guan Yu and his son are going to go north with 200 troops. And no, we're not going to take a catapult. We don't really need to take a whole lot of gold or grain. We're going to go fight in Anding. Now we're going to have to scale the wall here. See, and I don't know what he's doing. He's moving back and forth. Hopefully we can get up this wall before he attempts to drop a boulder. But let me see if I can get some info on him. Because somebody who has the skill boulder, they can seriously do some damage. Let's see. He does have boulder, but let's hope that he's afraid. Yeah, he is. Okay, good. We just got lucky because he could have dropped a boulder on our head. But we were able to scale the wall quick enough. He's probably going to end up retreating. Yep. So, and then we're going to attack Jia Bian in a second. Oh, the music has changed. That's awesome. This is probably my favorite music. This track I think is called Supremacy. We're going to take Chang Fei and to take Chongfei, and we'll take Jiangwan. No, we'll take Chengyin. 200 troops. We're going to go into battle. No catapult. I don't even know why I took the gold. We don't even need to take that much gold. No, we're not going to send any reinforcements. I hope we get Pang Tong. That's who this guy is. He is the young phoenix. He was the counterpart to Zhuge Liang. Ooh, so that charge was not good. I lost quite a few troops, but he's got Pang Tong. He's got 90 lead and 60 power. And let's just take a look at him real quick. So you see why I want this guy so bad. So 90 lead, 60 power, 98 mind, 86 politics, 83 charm. He's a super officer. And he's just a little bit better than our super officer. Zhu Shu. I got him. I got him. Butimus. Let's recruit him. Hopefully he comes to work for me. No. Son of a bitch. Summon a biche. So the tribes are going to attack that city in a second, or next month. And then the following turn we're going to have them attack there. And it's just to really deplete their forces for no other reason. Move a couple officers up this way. And we're going to move our civil officers. Let me see who we have in here that I can leave in this city. I may end up leaving that old ruler's son, Liu Zhan, who's got 80 loyalty. Let's see, or I may not leave him. I'll leave Fei Shi. Because again, we don't need this city. We don't need any of those cities. Well, we need them in order to conquer the game, but we got everything we needed from them. Take as much gold as we can, as much grain as we can, all of our armaments. Fei Shi is the governor. And let's go ahead and do this. Look at all that golden grain. Not golden grain. Gold and grain. We're going to leave Chang Lu here. Because I think... See, we can't even take all of our golden grain. I'll show you why. No, we're going to leave them. Who do I want to run this city? I think I want Chang Lu to run the city. But I'm not going to let him do it just yet. I need to get his loyalty up. So 100 gold only moved him 3 points. So I've got 50,000 gold and 50,000 grain. You can't get more than that. That's the most you can have in a city. So, and we're set up pretty well to, once this is over, let's see if I can move anybody up to this city. Tong. Yeah, we'll move him up. No. Yes. Because we're going to end up moving Guan Yu. We're going to have Guan Yu send troops down this way so that Chongfei can make this happen. Actually, let me do this. I'm going to move these two guys, because we're going to end up moving Guan Yu back. No, we're not going to move any prisoners. We're going to move. Okay. Save. Save. You know, this reorganization is not going to take too much longer. It's actually going to be pretty easy. Tianshu, he was able to fight off the tribes. Hey, he's going to continue to ask me to release people, and I'm not going to do it. And I'm not going to form an alliance with him. I'm not going to do any of that stuff. It's just straight over for him. I kind of feel bad because Ma Teng is, historically was Liu Bei's ally. We can't even bring any gold or grain. That's funny. That is funny. So we're in good shape here. Let's just go ahead and conquer these two cities. We're not going to... Actually, let me preemptivize myself. Let the tribe attack that far city of Zhiliang. Okay. And then we won't even have to worry about the tribes up there anymore. The only thing we're going to have to worry about is the northeast tribes. And they're going to be going away in 208. So we may try to make a mad dash to get them. Let's go to war. And we're going to pick Chang Fei, Zhao Ho Dun, and Chao Yun. 3 really, really good officers. We're going to take all of our troops. Just to make this quick. Don't need any gold. Yongkai. We'll let him be the governor. Some of these guys, they may end up just retreating when they see how stacked my guys are. Or he may put up a fight and drop some boulders on me. He's sitting right over the wall, so let's see what happens. Yeah, this may be close. No, we're all right. They can't drop a boulder. Yeah. There has to be one space in between. And we're just going to go ahead and we're going to attack the ruler. Ma Teng. We're not even going to worry about Han Sui. Because once the ruler, either we capture him or he retreats, the battle's over. Same for a governor in the city, or whoever they dictate to be the commander of the force. See, he's got himself in a spot where he can't retreat. He's going, or can't move. He's going to retreat. Everybody's going to retreat. So we made pretty short work of him there. Real short work of him, actually. We got to move one guy up this way. Cheng Yin. Lu Yi is actually not too bad. I wish I would have picked him up a little bit earlier. I think he's got 70s for lead and power. Yeah, I want to bring Pang Tong. We're going to try to recruit him. We're going to save it. This episode's getting right up over 30 minutes. So I want to try to cut this short. What we're going to do is we're going to attack that top city. And then I'm going to do a little bit of reorganization. I'm going to take Wan, which is that city right here. And we'll pick it up from there, where my next move will be southeast. So let's go ahead and end this turn. So the tribes did their job again. No, I'm not going to release Ma Chao. I'm hungry. It's Ma Chao, not yours. Another one of those terrible jokes. Let's just go ahead and go to war. We don't even need to see what's going on in that city. Changfei has to be the commander because he's the governor. We're just going to take all of our grain. We don't really have a choice. We need at least enough to get us through this battle. And what I think happened here, I think the guys that made this game, they may have just flipped the graphics around, because usually the battlefields are green with a road up to the city and brown behind it. So they may have just made a little error, which, in the grand scheme of how awesome this game is, I'll take that. Teng, I think he's moved up here. Yep. And just so we don't have to deal with this unit. It's over now. Goodbye. We didn't get too many of Ma Teng's officers. I hope he wants to come serve me. If he doesn't want to come serve me, I'm not going to execute him. I'll just release him. Get rid of me. No. No. Alright. Sorry, dude. See ya. And let's just do this real quick here, because their training is done. Draft another 50. It's only going to take 1 month. And that's that, ladies and gentlemen. We have made some big progress in the last 2 episodes. Let's go ahead and look at the info map city view. Look at that. So we now have almost half of the board. You know, we'll be able to take these 3 cities pretty quickly. We'll probably see that happen in our next video. So in the meantime, I'm going to do a little bit of reorganization off camera, which is going to take a few months, probably anywhere from 3 to 6 months. And then we'll come back and we'll move east towards Luoyang, and we'll take these couple cities here, and we'll be poised to take out Sichuan. He's going to be our next target. That he will be. In fact, let me just do... I need to be spying. So I'm going to send some spies, because I need to know what's going on here. We're going to send them for 6 months. I know, I say I'm going to end a turn, and then, you know, here I go not ending the turn. Typical. Typical long-winded JD. Loves to hear himself talk. I bet you guys are sick of my voice already. Cao Lei. Okay, that's all we're going to spy for now. We got them spying for 6 months, so we'll be good. Save. And once this is saved, we'll play off camera for a little bit, and we'll come back in the next 3 to 6 months or so of game time and move on. We're going to be making our final few steps to conquering China in Romance of the Three Kingdoms 4, Wall of Fire. Thanks for watching.